to part 4 of our series on how to pop out your chat and put it in your live streams, or you could do it in your recording videos as well if there was someone chatting with you. And so right now I want to explain to you now what you would do in OBS to get that into a key on your ATEM and then be able to display that on your screen. So we're going to pop into SuperSource here now. You have my control software on the top and then nothing at the bottom. In reality, the bottom is the chat. It's being displayed now full screen from OBS. So just so you can see that, I will pull OBS over into view here real quick. So there's OBS. And what I've done is I've clicked on this right-hand box and then I've told it to go full screen and to go full screen to the Blackmagic Design input, which is my input number 3. And so it's already up there. So we'll just pull this back over out of sight here. And now when I have this screen available, I need to now tell my keys what to do. So again, I have my control software here on the top. So let's go in there and I use key number 1 for this logo here. It's usually Life Journey Productions Studios logo, but in this series I have it being the episode that we're on. So we'll turn that off for right now, and then we're going to go over here into our keys, and I have 4 upstream keys and 2 downstream keys, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I close 4, I can click into my downstream keys, and you can see I have 1 here. And if you scroll down, I have 2 in the same folder. And I could use my upstream keys or downstream keys, either one. I'm going to use my upstream key number 4. And as you can see right here, I'm on Luma key. You don't want to use DVE or pattern or chroma. We want to use Luma key. And then you want to choose what the input is that's displaying your chat. So for me, that's input number 3, and I've renamed it ATEM Mini Pro. So this might just be what you would label PC because you are sharing your Mac, or you're sharing your laptop or your PC screen into one of your ATEM inputs, and that's what I am doing into my ATEM Mini Pro, and then that comes in channel 3 of my Extreme. So I'm going to choose input 3, which is called ATEM Mini Pro. I'm also going to make the key source ATEM Mini Pro because I don't have a key source, but I'm going to keep them the same so they display the same information. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn that on. And so now officially the chat is on the screen. But in order for you to see the chat, you have to actually use some device, your laptop or your Macintosh, and you need to click on a particular chat. So I can use my Wacom pen, or you could use your mouse just like I have my mouse here as well. And I can click on this chat, and now that chat is going to pop up on the screen. So if I change back to my PC, there it is. And if I turn clear on, it goes off. And just so you can see that, clear is right here on the bottom right. So I can enable any chat on my screen so that you can see that. There it is again. And then I can hit the clear button right here. And you can see now that that chat has gone off the air. So now if I tap on one of these, you can see that it's displaying both in that lower box as well as on the screen. So easier to see if I show the smaller chat. So I am using the key on air, and it's up here. So if I turn it off, you can see the chat goes off. It's still in the box because that is full screen of my chat layer in my OBS. And I can turn those off and it'll go away. So on and off in the chat control is different than on and off the screen for a live stream. So again, I have to turn that chat on the screen and turn that key on. And I actually have a macro set up to put that on and off. And you can see when I use my macro, it turns on my logo, because normally I would have my logo like this if I was in the middle of a live stream. And so I would want those on at the same time. So you can see how well this chat fits. So let's choose a full-size chat using all the characters. You can see it fits perfectly over my logo. So it's not blocking my logo. So I can pop up chat in the middle of the live stream and it works perfectly fine. That is part 4 of this series on how to pop up chat. This last part 5, I want to talk about how to manage your chat, why I purchased the Wacom tablet. You could use a monitor. You want to be able to see the chat, and you want to be able to mouse things on and off. We're going to talk about specifically how to control that in a live stream and some of the etiquette involved in that, especially if you're using Super Chat. So I'm Keith. This is Life Journey Production Studios, and hopefully we'll see you over there in part 5. If these videos have helped you, please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And then if you want to know when the next video comes out, make sure that you ring the bell and turn alerts on. That way you will get an alert when a new video is here on my channel. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully see you in episode 5